that's a big blow over there on that defensive line. But like I said before on previous shows, man, if any position, those first two positions right there are two positions that we can, I don't feel like it should make too much of a dramatic change to our team. We do still got Kerrigan. We still have Milton Williams playing in. So I think those guys will probably get the majority of the reps over there with Josh Sweat and Barnett getting the other reps on the other side. So I think we're going to still be good on that defensive line. And I think it's time for Fletcher Cox to step it up a little bit more because Carberry's been doing his job. So if that happens, I feel like we won't skip a beat on the offensive line now. Landon Dixon got his first piece of action. You got to see a raw rookie out there last week. He had some good, he had some bad, but mostly probably because he didn't get any practice with the ones. You know what I'm saying? He probably wasn't even expecting to play that game. But having a full week, and plus we get the extra day of practice, I think the fans will get a chance to see the real Landon Dickerson out there this week. And you'll see why, everybody's been wondering when he's going to start. And now he's going to be in there. We're going to get to see the real deal.
Exactly. Hey, it's earlier than we anticipated, period.
Now, you know me, I wanted him in early anyway. So it kind of worked out.
I did not.
I might have jinxed him.
The Philadelphia Eagles are known for injuries. So I'm like, no. The longer he has to rest, because he literally had back-to-back season with injuries, in Alabama. And that's the reason why that Landon Dickerson did not get drafted in the first round. He would have been a top 10 pick. But the injuries were a concern. So I was hoping that Brendan Brooks would stay healthy enough, especially after Jason Kelce decided to come back for another year after, offseason was up and down. So, look, it is what it is. But I'm glad he's here. Mm-hmm. And the Brendan Graham injury, if any year that the Philadelphia Eagles could sustain injury, it is this year. Because we are deep at that defensive end position with Josh Sweat, even Milton Williams. I mean, that's not his natural position, but we've been hearing about it this whole off season, this whole training camp, this whole OTA, how he's been even Brandon Graham gave him praise. So I'm comfortable. It's a big blow that Brandon Graham is gone for the season. But if any season where the Philadelphia Eagles could sustain injury is this season.
Yeah.
Especially this game. It's Dallas week.
Dallas week.
And I thought that every player, reserve or not, starters or not, are going to be energized, especially after the loss last week. And then the Brendan Brooks injury, Landon Dickerson, look, if we could afford to rest him a whole year, we probably would have. But for some way, somehow, we know that the injury bug sooner or later was going to hit the Philadelphia Eagles. Mm-hmm. And sure enough, right before the biggest game by far of the season, it hit us twice in one game. Matter of fact, 3 times in one game because Zach Ertz. I mean, did he have COVID that day?
Right.
Like that Sunday? Or when did he catch when did he catch COVID? Is it Monday morning? Like into training, like back in the the stadium that they
back to the locker room when fans were going at him.
When did they know this? Because this is alarming. Because he might have caught it for somebody from the 49ers. We don't know that.
Right.
But all this unanswered question, look, but I'm comfortable. The injury bug hit us, and we are, if any team in the whole NFL is able to overcome this is the Philadelphia Eagles. Period.
Yeah, and plus we picked up Richard Rodgers again.
We did.
Yeah. Richard Rodgers is back again for the second time this year. And when he's a good number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like if we miss Ertz this game, some people say Ertz might be back, but even if he's not back, we get Richard Rodgers back there. I think we'll be fine. Because it's just be for a game. So it's not like we got to worry about it's going to be for like the whole season or nothing. It's just be one game. We have Ertz back next week. and we'll be fine with Richard Rodgers out there.
You know what? That was one of my questions, actually. But hey, yeah, look, the first thing I said yesterday was Richard Rodgers. Come on, baby. Come on back home. Nobody want Richard Rodgers.
I don't know why.
Automatically know if you let him go, hey, we're good to go. Period. Period. So, hey, how confident are you that the Philadelphia Eagles could overcome injuries during the week 2 matchup versus 49ers going into the Dallas Cowboys game? Like, how confident are you?
Hey, man, it's rival week. I expect them to be very, very confident. You know what I'm saying? Like, next man up mentality really needs to be in effect this week going against those Cowboys. You know, they got some injuries on their own out there, you know what I'm saying, that they're dealing with. And it's just going to come to the best team out there, whoever can, you know, whoever wants it the more. And I think Nick Sirianni, this is a prove-it game for him, so he better want it more. And he better get out to get these guys ready to go because, you know, it doesn't matter what the records are. Everybody can be, you know, undefeated. Everybody can be, you know, every game lost. It will not matter. You know, this game is going to be a crucial, you know, slobber knocker, as they like to say. And I look forward to Eagles to be fully prepared for this game.
You know what? It's funny how the only person that talk about my mask is a Dallas Cowboys fan. Joseph Thomas. It's not Halloween. No, it's rivalry week. Hey, this is how much we hate y'all. This is it. I got to put my costume on to really show my inner sides what I'm feeling like. Like, you know, I had to show you that this is how angry we are. And we're coming.
We coming
Regardless how y'all think, your home opener, and y'all retiring some damn stupid jerseys that doesn't matter to Philadelphia. We don't care about that.
Spoiler alert.
We coming with Fletcher Cox, Hargrave, Sweat, Milton Williams, Ridgway, Big Play Slade,
boom,
Eric Wilson, Singleton. We're coming. Period. The Philadelphia Eagles don't play around this year. We played 2 bona fide, skill-wide, like 2 bona fide receivers, teams-wise, as far as tight ends and wide receivers, and we shut them down. So do not play with us. It's not Halloween yet, but guess what? Next Monday night, you're going to wish it was Halloween and y'all wore masks and ran out the hell out the damn stadium and nobody noticed y'all run out the damn stadium. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Bird Gang.
Let's go. My God, you got me pumped up. Where my mask at? Where my mask at? I need
good, Richard. Hey, we good over here, Richard. Let's go.
I need it.
All right, so, hey, look, I'm very confident. I'm very confident that we could go into this rivalry week and beat the Dallas Cowboys regardless who we have. Like I said, the perfect season that people could get hurt was this season, just based off our draft picks that we did and the breakout players throughout training camp. Barnett, are we like?
That's another move on how we got to look at. Was he psychic? You know, did he know Wentz was going to get hurt and have these, you know, crappy years after, you know, so he drafted Jalen. And did he know Brooks was probably not going to make it a whole nother year? So he went out and drafted Dickerson.
Yeah. I mean, hey, who knows? But this was the perfect season. Last season, we was atrocious.
Last year was just too many injuries.
But this season, but also even last season, we did not have the pieces, though.
Yeah.
We did not have the pieces in place, like a Landon Dixon, a bona fide number one. The number one center, he won the trophy as the best center in college football in Alabama.
Right.
So that should have told you something right then and there that he is legit. But because of the injury concern, we got him in the second round, and he could play every position. That's the best thing about that. Like it don't matter what position it is. He is versatile. And it just happened to be that he's in the middle of Lane Johnson and Jason Kelce. The two perfect, like you can't ask for a better place to be besides those guys right there. So I mean, I'm not worrying about the injuries. Into the Dallas Cowboys game, especially after Brandon Graham say, "Look, I'll be there in a sideline,
Oh yeah.
locker room. I just won't be there on the field." But I would not be surprised if he lent his way on the field, raise his fist, and give the motivational speech. I would not be surprised if I see that on Monday night. I would not be surprised at all.
Oh yeah, he did it last week, and I'm pretty sure he's probably still going to do it this week. You know what I'm saying? He is our emotional leader. He gets us hyped before the game like we need to be. And I don't think Brandon Graham's going anywhere. He's going to be there supporting our team on the sideline, coaching them up. You know, he probably have a clipboard in his hand while he's doing it. This is what you need to be doing, rookie. You know, talking to Milton Williams, getting him out there, getting him ready for the game this week.
Yeah, I mean, look, I agree.
That's what I said too. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if Dallas Goedert has the big game this week since he's in Dallas?
We're gonna get to our stat predictions. Believe me, I have a Dallas Goedert going for 1,000 yards that one game. But you know what? Hey, we're gonna get there. You know, we're gonna jump the gun a little bit, but hey, we are going to get there. Believe me. So look, all right. So this is the Wednesday special weekly show. All right. Mm-hmm. What was the biggest reason why the Philadelphia Eagles lost the last game to the 49ers?
I'll have to go with a couple things. It was a mix of coaching and penalties. You know, we got penalties at all the wrong times last week. You know what I'm saying? Like turnover penalty, you know, 3rd and long penalty, first down. You know, there's just a lot of turnovers, a lot of sloppy play out there. And even that penalty that they say Kevon gave, which I don't think should have been a penalty, but it is what it is. It's over now. That's another penalty we couldn't afford to lose. You know what I'm saying? So the coaching, the penalties, and yeah, the injuries too, man. Having those guys get hurt early in the game when you got backups coming in that hasn't been getting those team reps all week. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to come in and make a play and do what they can. You know, you can't really get too complicated with it. You know, a play calling scheme wise or whatever like that, because you got guys that wasn't taking those first team reps all week. So those are the big three.
Yeah, I mean, look, I did a live last night, and I had the pleasure of this Facebook group, Eagle Strong, Caitlin and Patty from Eagle Strong. If you're not following them on Facebook, just go ahead, because they took a poll across 5 Facebook groups. The reason why the Philadelphia Eagles lost this game this past Sunday was just plain out coach. The play call was so horrible, was so horrific that's the reason why we lost. Even at the penalties, you can't excuse the Quez Watkins 91-yard bomb. You'd be first and goal on the 1-yard line, and you can't do a quarterback sneak. That's out coaching.
Period. Yeah, that was stupid. That's a bunch of stupid play calling, man. I didn't understand none of that. Yeah, man, that's one of the biggest reasons. Like I said, the play calling, the coaching itself. You know, that's why Nick came and said he had to take a look in the mirror himself and realize that, you know, if he don't, before he blame anybody else, he got to blame himself. Because that was really a big reason why we lost that game. His play callings were horrible in the middle of that game, you know, late second, early third, you know what I'm saying, on into the fourth quarter. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, shout out to Patty Higgins. His Facebook group, you know what I mean, that Facebook group right there is the reason why we got those polls, you know what I mean, because all polls are anonymous, by the way, so ain't your name gonna be popping up in nowhere, but these are real raw emotions. Yes. It's our coach, and then I played, because I feel like that the Philadelphia Eagles, after a while, Jalen Hurts should have been the guy that said, you know what, bump it, nothing is open, I'm just gonna run with my legs. You are a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
Period. You are a dual threat quarterback. You are a mini-sized Russell Wilson. If you remember Russell Wilson's first couple years, his offensive line was horrible. He ran a lot. And this is what Jalen Hurts need to do. But I feel like that he's trying to prove himself as a passing quarterback. He's listening
What?
to rumors that's saying, hey, you can't throw the ball. You can't do this. And he's forgetting his true skill is your dual threat. If you take
Yep.
away the run, the pass will be open for you.
Yeah. Some of these times you need to stop trying to, squeeze the ball in there just to show he got an arm. He got away with it that one last week to Goddard. And obviously, it's questionable if he caught it or not, but we got the touchdown, so it's all good. Like even on that play before we did the Philly special, he rolled out. He could have took that in if he would have just ran it in. He tried to sit back, wait a second, try to squeeze that ball in there. Stop doing that. Do your reads. After the second read, if it's not open, take off if it's wide open. Really, take off every time it's wide open. You can still win an MVP and not be the best passer in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Lamar Jackson do it, So it's time for Jalen to realize what got him to this NFL and start playing like it.
Look, I agree with you, man. Hey, real quick, if you are watching this stream and you are loving this stream, look, feel free to click on our links. All right. So, look, this is my link right here to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. And this is my guy, BIRDGANG 31 link. He's on the road to 1K. So am I. So, hey, let's help us get there. If you're enjoying this stream, just go ahead, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and also with BIRDGANG Sports Media, because only way you're going to find us, like, we have multiple content creators 7 days a week on that media show. So just go ahead and click that link and subscribe. But hey, let's move on to, all right, so we went over all that stuff. So look, are you surprised that the Philadelphia Eagles are only 1 out of 3 teams without a takeaway so far this season? We are pathetic. As good as we are in run defense and pass defense, we are pathetic and taking away the freaking ball. We have 0 turnovers. Even the one that we should have had against the 49ers,
couple
return, but we have 0. It's just facts.
That has to stop, man. We've been really down in that area the last couple of years, man, and I'm tired of seeing it. I want to see some more turnovers with this defense. They're good enough. They got enough good pieces on there, and they need to start doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting closer and closer, and like they say, the defense that he likes to run is kind of zone-ish, so it's going to come. But, just kind of like, we heard BG talk about it last year. He's like, yeah, we haven't got the turnover, but it's going to come, and then they come in spurts. So hopefully, man, hopefully those spurts starts this week in Dallas, because Dak's already threw a couple of interceptions, so it's not like it can't happen with him. And I think this is a week we break that trend.
Look, hey, I agree. I feel like that Dak, like the only image I have in my head is that 2017-18 season on the road to the Super Bowl when Dak is trying to throw the ball. And I believe that either Graham or Barnett come by him, strip them, and Bradham scoop it up and score for a touchdown. That's the only vision I have in my head for this weekend, for this Monday night game. That's it. I feel like that Dak, this is the best defense that he's going to face by far.
Yes.
Tampa Bay Bucks, we always disappointed with that one. We always, were disappointed.
I wonder what are we ranked in defense in terms of fewest points allowed.
I mean, we are allowing 11 points per game. 11 points per game. We're probably in top 10 minimum.
Gotta be.
Or even top 5. But I mean, I didn't look at the stats, so I'm not going to lie. So we're probably in top 10 because 11 points per game. The first game we allowed 6, and in this game, matter of fact, the Atlanta Falcons, the team that we only allowed 6 points to, put up 25 against the Patriots. 25. The game was close in the fourth quarter besides the back-to-back pick sixes, which was a fluke. The game was close. We manhandled the Atlanta Falcons. So I don't understand this. I mean, so all of a sudden the Eagles are going to allow 30, 40 points a game to Dallas Cowboys, and we'll see what happens. I mean, that's what the experts are saying.
Yeah.
Hey,
And if you
they
look
can
at the
get a
Dallas
big
game
buck.
too, the Dallas Cowboys on the other side of that, they didn't give up a lot of points. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they won last week, how many did they give to the Chargers? They gave away what?
I
21
believe,
points.
yeah, because they won by a field goal, right?
Yeah,
They
so I
won
think it was
a last
21,
minute field goal,
24, wasn't it?
something like that. Yeah.
So then you go the first game against the Buccaneers, they scored 41. So then that's a total of what? 65 points they've given up in 2 games. That's a lot of points, man. You know, that second CB over there is kind of trash.
All right. So yeah, I am very confident going into this game, regardless how many turnovers we have or don't have. I feel like that the Philadelphia Eagles loss last week was a blessing in disguise. Because if we would have won and going 2-0 against a division opponent that possibly could have been 0-2 or 1-1, but still
Yeah.
they are favored, regardless if the Philadelphia Eagles was 2-0 or not. They
You think
were,
so?
huh?
You think they would still be if we were 2-0 in their league division?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Probably.
absolutely. I mean,
Mm.
they are fraudulent. Yeah, they are a fraudulent team of America's team. The Dallas Cowboys are the most fraudulent America's team ever. They should be fined every year for being frauds. Period. Like they should be penalized. You
Right?
duped us again. You duped us again. You duped us again. You know what? $100,000 fine every year that you don't make the playoffs. Period. Yo, every year that you don't make the playoffs because they are literally picked.
Jerry got that cash though.
Year.
He might
Huh?
take that one. I said Jerry got that cash though.
Yeah. Okay. But the Dallas Cowboys been favored for the past 25 years. They've been favored. They had the best team. Donovan McNabb brought us to 4 NFC championship back to back with 0 talent besides T.O. That 1 year. We went to Super Bowl. That
Yeah.
1 year. The Dallas Cowboys has always been favored. But
Since
still,
that year?
they are frauds. They're frauds. And they should be arrested. And that whole team, matter of fact, hey, besides the little Giants, the Cowboys should be kicked out of them division because that's how sorry they are. They're pathetic. They're pathetic. For 25 years, they've been pathetic. And all they want to bring up is, well, we got 5 Super Bowl rings. I didn't see it. I'm 40. I don't remember watching it. Because, hey, there was other team that was more relevant than the Cowboys. So look, I don't understand this. But for some way, somehow, they're always America's team and always the best team in the division.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Look,
We're gonna change that narrative this Monday, though. That's definitely about to change.
Okay, all right. So, what is your biggest concern going into the Cowboys game, both on offensive side and defensive side for the Cowboys?
It starts off with the receivers. You know what I'm saying? If we keep playing this, shell defense that, keeps you from getting a deep ball, yes, because I think we are tops in the league in terms of like not giving up the deep ball, which is good, but at the same time, it leaves playmakers open in that short zone. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Debo get a couple of catches there. They have a better receiver in CD Lamb. Amari Cooper ribs are hurt, so maybe we won't see a full, a full effort from him this week, considering the fact that he might be a little injured there. But even if he wasn't, Big Play Slade does a great job with Amari Cooper. He locks him down pretty well one-on-one. So I would like to see a little bit more press on our defense. We can still run some of that zone too, but in certain situations, you got to switch it up and go into press man. You know what I'm saying? Like lock up, hold you guys. We got a really good defensive line. We can get to the quarterback. Sometimes it takes that press man so you can get those sacks and those turnovers. If they have to wait an extra second, he might get hit by Fletcher or Hargrave or not BG a Sweat on the other side where it might be a hit sack fumble. So that's a big concern. Is those receivers and how we end up playing the defense this week on defense on offense. And then what if Zeke has good games against us for some odd reason? He hasn't been doing that great, but Zeke can, light it up on some any given game. And Pollard's looking good out there, so we gotta make sure we're staying true to what we do, and that's stop that run game and stop it early and often. So they have to become one dimensional. And I think we'll be fine with their offense. In terms of our offense, see, we just got to start hot. You know what I'm saying? Get those screens in effect, those RPOs in effect, and just kind of do that the whole first quarter. Nickel and dime in the first quarter, just getting everybody in rhythm of catching the ball, making plays, catching the ball, making the plays. And then once you got them, a couple of those RPOs, bringing them safeties up to try to stop the running game. Then we go hit them deep with Quez Watkins or Devontae Smith, one of those guys. But we definitely got to stick to the run. It's going to be a battle of the lines, both lines, offense and defense. And then, we definitely got to air it out sometime too. Like, don't do so much. I feel like game one, we ran the ball enough. Game two, we kind of passed the ball too much. Let's keep a good balance with our team. If we can go 60-40, 55-45, in the favor of the pass, then I think we'll win a lot more football games. Jalen Hurts got to stay there, stay in the pocket, and make these easy passes. Get the ball out early, just like Dak does. Dak, he could throw on for all these yards, but he get the ball out real early. The coach give him the perfect place to do it, and I think that's what Nick Sirianni needs to do this week.
All right, look, look, I've been consistent every week. What have I said that we need to stop? The quarterback. I'm afraid of Dak this year for some odd reason, some way, Dak is playing great. I mean, I didn't expect it to happen this way, with the whole ankle injury, with the whole shoulder injury. I thought that, hey, he was going to come out rusty and stuff like that, but he came out throwing 58 passes, completed 42 out of 58 for over 400 yards and no picks. I was like, golly.
Remember, we watched it again. He wasn't getting touched. That was the problem.
I hear you, but still, I mean, that's still the biggest concern for me I have as an Eagles fan. We need to stop the head of the snake. With the Atlanta Falcons, what did I say? Matt Ryan. If we stop Matt Ryan, Ridley don't matter, Pitts don't matter. I said the exact same thing for the San Fran. If we stop Jimmy G, like the Statue of Liberty guy, all of a sudden became like freaking Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. He 4 first down, 1 touchdown on quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
But we need to stop the quarterback. I keep going. I might go in every game saying the exact same thing.
It's the truth.
Stop Dak Prescott. You bull rush him. You sack him. He has no time to throw. So CeeDee Lamb is irrelevant. Amari Cooper is irrelevant. Gallup, if he's played, is irrelevant. Jarwin, all those guys are irrelevant if we get to the head of the snake, which is Dak Prescott. And so far this season, he's been great. He's been the best quarterback in NFC, regardless. I know Caitlin's going to bring up stat in the passing percentage. Regardless of that, Dak Prescott has been doing his thing, period. And I hate the Cowboys, but my eye test is telling me that, damn, okay, Dak is doing his thing, especially just off the ankle injury, the shoulder injury. He's balling.
He don't look like he's hurt at all out there.
It doesn't. He never seemed like that he was even injured. And plus, that's $75 million holding over his head for this year. $75 million for 1 year.
Yeah.
Pressure is on him. And so far, he is rising up, and it's shocking me. And I'm never shocked with the Cowboys do because they always suck. But this year, some way, somehow, the team overall is shocking me. That's an offense. On the defensive side, look, I got to give them props, man. Golly. Look, it don't kill me, Eagles fan, but the fact is this. The Dallas Cowboys are the number 1 team in the NFL in turnovers through 2 games. That's facts. Like, we can't overstate that.
Diggs is even playing a lot better than I thought he would, for real.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm not worried about him because we got Devontae.
Okay. Yeah. Look, I hear you. I mean, we didn't get to our side yet. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about what concerned me against their offense and their defense. What we going I really feel like that their defense come up with crucial stops at crucial times. Period. Like, regardless if you like it or not. Like, against the Patriots, like 2 back-to-back turnovers within the red zone, but they cannot score touchdowns. Yeah. So if they turn those field goals into touchdowns, they are 2-0. Period. They're 2-0, and everybody is picking them to be Super Bowl champs because they beat the Super Bowl champs opening night, ring night, banner raise. They went into their house and beat them. Man, that would have been something, but they could not capitalize. So, but their defense is still number 1 in takeaways, but their defense is 30, 31 in passing defense.
Yes.
So I feel like if Philadelphia have an advantage, is we need to air out the ball.
Oh, yeah.
But we need to start off with the run first. Just soften them up a little bit, and then Quaz, Rager, Smith. There's nobody on Dallas Cowboy defense that could stop those guys. So I feel like
them either.
Advantage that 31 pass rank defense and beat them up that way. And then once they start pushing people back, guess what? We got Gainwell and Sanders and Hurts. Run. So we are more unpredictable than they are.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's what I'm concerned about is Dak Prescott and their ability to take away the turnovers at crucial times on their side of the ball. So, but all right. So how confident are you in the Eagles' offense and defense going into this matchup?
Well, I'll start out with the offense first.
Go ahead.
You got Devontae Smith here, who's been playing. He played with Diggs before. You know what I'm saying? They practiced together. He kind of knows the of it. It was college, but it is still, if you dominated him then, I don't see why you couldn't dominate them now. Everybody look at Devontae Smith's last game where he only caught 2 for 17 yards. You got to realize Devontae had Josh Norman with help. He was double teamed most of that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is a rookie. He is a smaller receiver, so you definitely got to watch out with that. And he got to learn how to get off that press coverage and then understand that you're going to be double teamed. The better you do. The more you do these big plays, the more you score in touchdowns, that's the more attention that's going to get put on you. And I think it was early in the season for him. So, yeah, he got double teamed. He wasn't able to get open and, get as much separation. So I think this game, I think the Cowboys are going to be a little cocky with him. They probably think since Diggs has 5 interceptions, they're going to probably just throw him on him one-on-one. And we'll see how that goes, you know what I'm saying? Because their second cornerback over there is garbage. Not even the Cowboy fans want him on the team. You know what I'm saying? The Brown guy, he is getting torched left and right. And if he only doing, one-on-one with Brown, then that means Quez or Rager or whoever's on that other side is going to probably get coverage rolled to them. So that'll be the prime opportunity for Devontae Smith to shake off this rust and show the world that he is still the only Heisman Trophy receiver in the league right now and one of the best coming into the league this year. Running the ball, we definitely got to get Miles Sanders started early and often. I do like Gainwell, but he's been doing, but he got to keep it up. And they both got to, do a little bit more. I want to see more of the first game, how we have Gainwell splitting out to the slot position, be more of a receiving back that way too as well. You do that a couple of times, mix in some RPOs with that, and just get this defense confused. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we have all the weapons on offense to get all these guys confused. There shouldn't be a defense to be able to lock down anything about us because, we are definitely you know, very talented at our skill positions and use the tight ends more. Last week they only got what 3 catches in between Zach Ertz and Goddard. Why? Why is that even possible? You know, when the week before Hawkinson had like 13 catches on San Francisco, you would think that would say, hey, maybe I should throw to my tight ends this game. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do it. You know, the game is over. But I think this week, you know, with Dallas in their weak secondary, we should really attack that. You know, attack the middle of the field. Get some tight end pops out there and get some 5 yard slants going behind it and run some RPOs and some play action off RPOs. And I think we'd be good on offense. Defense, you know, we just gotta attack. Period. Attack, 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 attack. I want to see Gannon blitz it. He's not blitzed enough for me. You know what I'm saying? We came into this season thinking, oh, we got our old Jim Schwartz defense back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not Jim Schwartz, Jimmy Johnson defense back. We're going to be blitzing happy. We're going to go back to the old way, putting that pressure on with the blitz and all that stuff. This guy has been sitting back, kind of looking like Schwartz a little bit. So I want him to stop all that scared, you know, defense. You know what I'm saying? You can play zone sometimes, but send that heat. I want to see linebackers blitzing. I want to see safeties blitzing. I want to see cornerbacks blitzing. I want to see all these guys blitzing out there and getting to Dak Prescott because you're not going to just do it with the 4-man rush. The Cowboys don't have a great line, but their line's good enough to hold up. You know, they've been doing a great job against some good people already. And, you know, we're really going to have to go out there and destroy these young linemen on that Cowboys offensive line with the DT stunts, line stunts, and blitzes coming off that end.
Hey, I would entertain you, but yeah, I ignore losers. So ain't no time for entertainment. But anyway, hey, let me go on to the same question that I just asked you, right? Is all right about the Eagles, right? How confident? Yo, I'm very confident that the Philadelphia Eagles on the offensive side, could dominate the Dallas Cowboys. The stats are there. 31. You sorry. You pathetic. You can't stop a nosebleed in the air. Period. So that's facts. I gave y'all credit. All right. Y'all the number one in takeaway. Congratulations. But the stats also says that y'all the worst. There's 32 teams in the league. Y'all 31 and stopping the ball through the air. Really? The Philadelphia Eagles, if they want to, if they call the right game plan, will cook y'all through the air. And then once y'all start dropping people back and double teaming and playing zone, yo, we gonna run right through your nose. Like we just gonna bust your side of the head. That's facts. Mm-hmm. I'm not delusional or anything. Those are facts, guy. Okay? Those are just period facts. So I'm not worried about our offense. If Nick Sirianni is pissed off, as I think he is, then we are going to go in there. We're going to establish the run. We're going to use our tight ends, regardless who's there. Richard Rodgers, Zach Ertz, Goddard, whoever is there. He's going to use our tight end, establish the run, and then once the Dallas Cowboys start cheating up, we're going to go over the head. That's it. That's facts. So I'm not worried about our offense. And your quarterback, Dak Prescott, is scared to run. He's scared to run. I watch y'all games. He's not running. Yo, he's like back there. Come on, please be open. Please be open. That's it. And nobody is getting to him. Mm-hmm. So now on our defensive side, we coming. We coming. Jonathan Gannon, I'll tell you right now, if he is pissed off as Nick Sirianni, as the Philadelphia Eagles fans, and listening to the good Eagle content creators out there, he's listening and he knows he needs to come. Period. And he's going blitz.
Bring that heat.
Josh Sweat got paid for a reason.
Right?
Barnett got something to prove. Hargrave, Fletcher Cox is so distraught that Brandon Graham in the past 5-6 years, this is the first game he's going to play without Graham. So he might be a little bit emotional and want to play for Graham.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about our
Play for
defense.
Graham shirts going out today.
Yo, hey, play for Graham. Hey, you know what? Book it. Play for Graham. Because like the whole season is play for Graham because this guy, the Brandon Graham injury is big. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to fake it. It's big. He's our emotional leader. But the best thing about it is he's going to be on the sideline. He's going to be in the locker room. He's going to be in the huddle, pumping these guys up the exact same way he was doing, besides being on the physical field when the whistle blows. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
That's it. So Barnett is going to hear the speech. Sweat is going to hear the speech. Milton Williams, Hargrave, Ridgeway, Cox. Like all these guys are going to hear the exact same speech, but 55 won't be lining up. That's it.
Hey,
So,
he's gonna be even more lit on the sideline now. You know, every time they come up, he's gonna have all the extra energy for not playing. He's gonna be like, "What are you doing? Get out there! You're missing this. This is happening. Stop this." You know what I'm saying? So it might even benefit them boys a little bit more.
look, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not delusional. I'm not speaking false information. These are facts, folks. These are straight facts. So our defense, to me, we match up very well. This will be by far, though, our biggest offensive threat we face this season. I mean,
Yes.
Falcons was going to be it with Ridley and Pitts and all this little air out stuff. The defense was going to be suspect, but their offense was supposed to be, just air it out. They couldn't. And then we went to the San Fran, like with Kittles and Debo. They did not air it out. We shut these guys down, and both of those, let me see, Kittles, Debo, one team, Ridley and Pitts. I believe those two positions are better than the Dallas Cowboys. The honest truth. I pick Debo any day of the week. And I pick Ridley any day of the week.
Over now?
Pitts. I pick Pitts any day of the week. And I'm telling you, the two teams that we just faced, I literally picked Debo, Ridley, Kittles, and Pitts over anybody on the Dallas Cowboys. Well, Lamb is a good story. But the thing is, he got help. He got a whole bunch of help. Is he that number one target like he was in Oklahoma? He's not. So right now, he got a lot of help that's taking the attention away from him.
Like how
at least 10 passes already.
How Ridley had Julio for last year, and the year before, and then taking up more of the pressure. He has Cooper over there to take up some of that pressure.
Pollard. Dak Prescott is a proven quarterback. Look, I'm not hating on the Cowboys at all. Mm-hmm. I'm giving y'all too much damn credit. Right. As an Eagles fan, I'm giving y'all a lot of credit. Just period. But our defense is proven over the past 2 weeks that we could shut down two. Matter of fact, PFF had them top 4. We shut down 2 of those tight ends on top 4 in PFF. I didn't see Jarwin on top 10 lists on there. Did you?
No.
I didn't see CD as top 10 wide receiver. I did not. I mean, I don't know. But we did our job. We did our job, and we came out 1-1. We could have came out 2-0. But look, it is what it is. So let's move on because, I could go on and on all night about this. So what game plan would you like to see from Nick Sirianni going into this crucial matchup?
I want to see him going 50, like I said before, either 55, 45, somewhere in that range of running the ball to passing the ball. And I don't want to see just the same old plays, man. Get creative. You know what I'm saying? You see all these other teams with jet sweeps and things like that nature. We got the players to do it. So let's get a little creative this week. You know what I'm saying? Do some double option with Gainwell and Miles Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some more rub routes that's been working for us, some more screens, and not just the little dump to receiver screens. Let's do some running back screens. Let's do some tight end screens. Let's mix it up, all around the board. Just be different. Don't try to come into the game. Like you said, you're gonna be different with each team. So I want to see some different play callings with each team. You know what I'm saying? Like each team got to do it. You got to show something different. You're gonna have your base stuff that works. But I don't think we're that far into the season to actually figure out what is the base stuff that's going to be working. It's only 2 games in. You know what I'm saying? You haven't called enough plays yet to be like, okay, this is our staple, and then we're going to go to this. No, keep looking in that book to make a staple. You shouldn't be thinking about staple, plays until we get to like week 6, week 7. Now you got the plays. Went through your playbook. Found out what's working. Now you can say, okay, now I have these plays that we got a high percentage of, doing good against any defense, then that's my staple plays. But don't come into the third game talking about you already got your staple plays, and you're gonna run those until no, scratch that. Keep coming original until you have better plays on that playbook as your consistent playbooks.
Look, I want to see a power game, period, because a power game will open up the passing game so much, especially when these clowns are 31st in passing defense.
Yeah.
So why not just trick them a little bit? Hey, we're gonna test you out a little bit. Hey, let's run. I mean, I don't even know. Hey, what's their rank in rushing defense? I mean, I know that they the first game they held the Bucks like 50 something yards rushing, and then the second game was like 90 something yards rushing. So they probably in the mid 60s or 70s and stuff like that. So, but they never played a dual threat quarterback as Jalen Hurts.
Nope.
Herbert is not a dual threat. He could run now, but you don't go into a game plan saying, "Hey, let's top Herbert legs." No, you don't. You didn't go into the game plan on the first night and say, "Let's stop Tom Brady from running." No, but Jalen Hurts is a truly, truly natural dual threat quarterback. So I need our game plan to be run, run. Look, I will run until they stop it. I would run until they stop it. And then stop it, Goddard or other tight end, and Goddard should be able to feast because they're going to have their linebacker, Michael Parsons, maybe rush against Lane Johnson or Mariota. Good luck with that.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Those is one thing, but I don't care how these Cowboy fans are saying how awesome, Parsons did. The first game he was trash. The second game, when they moved him to DN, he put a lot of pressure on there, but was it really because they weren't really expecting it? You know what I'm saying? Because of speed, yes. But we got Lane Johnson. When he is healthy playing, he is the best right tackle in the league. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Bosa did good, but he didn't do great against Lane. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a decent game. He wasn't like, tearing it up for 2-3 sacks or something like that. Like those guys can hold it down. And I think, Bosa has tricks up his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the league for over a year. Parsons, a fresh rookie coming into his third game. Don't expect Parsons to do that against Lane Johnson. That is not going to happen. I think they said they're keeping him on the line until, Gregory. I think Gregory does come back this week. But until what's that dude name? D-Law gets back on that defense. So good luck with that. Like I said, I think he's speed, but Lane knows what to do against the speed rush. Use your power, push him over. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not going to be as easy as the Cowboys thing. Getting that pass rushing on our quarterback when you got Lane Johnson on that end.
Look, real quick, hey, I got to answer my guy Paul Mills. He is a Cowboys fan. He said the entire secondary is now weak. Is mainly Anthony Brown. Okay, I would agree with you if y'all weren't 31st in passing defense. I would agree. Can't be one guy when you number 31 out of 32 teams. That's trash. Man, I'm sorry. It can't not be. If it was one guy, so that means that they would have helped that guy out, Anthony Brown out, and then have everybody else man up, and y'all would not be as bad on passing defense as y'all are right now. So I disagree. I feel like that y'all don't have nobody in that secondary that's experienced enough to know exactly what to do when the ball is in the air, because teams are throwing on y'all. They're not really running on y'all, but they're throwing on y'all. Last year, they were running on y'all. This year, it's through the air. Last year was land. This year, it's through the air. I mean, yo, this is just facts. And it cannot be one guy. You can't tell me that one guy, make your defense the second worst in the NFL. One guy.
Yeah, you can't blame one guy.
I
And if
mean,
so, then that coach need to be, the defense coordinator need to be fired or something. If you continue to just let that one guy make, your secondary that terrible. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, he might be giving up the most plays, but as a whole, where's the help at? You don't think some of those coverages were rolled help on his side and the team still score touchdown zone? You know what I'm saying? Diggs is the only guy in that secondary you need to worry about in terms of the pass game. And Diggs is just coming into his own now. So, I'm not really worried about the Cowboys secondary. They're definitely not going to be able to handle our 3 receiver set.
yeah, and real quick, hey, boys for life. Hey, now I see why you're so stupid. All right, because you ignore loser, yet you wanted me on your show. Hell yeah, I wanted you on my show to put you to the damn test, to hold your feet to the fire, to spit some facts and set some shit out your ass. That's it. That's what I want you on my show, because all the Cowboy fans have is just there's no stats involved. It's just past years, like past decades stats, and there's no real facts involved. I'm spitting you right now facts, guy. I'm spitting you right now your defensive ranking, 27th overall. You're 27th out of 32. There's 5 teams. You're better than 5 teams, my guy. So what the really? You gonna put your money on you being 27th out of 32? Stop. Just stop. And then you are second to last in passing defense. The only reason why the Cowboys is not 0-2 is because of Dak Prescott and the lucky bounce of the ball and the rest. Period. So you lucky you're not on my show, because you would not be able to. Yeah, your tongue would have been twisted. So, hey, do not go there with me. Believe me, I don't talk as an Eagles fan. I do my research. I do real research and spit facts to you. So do not come there with me. Do not come there with me. I'm not the one. But anyway, hey, let's move on right here, man. Hey, where are we at right now? Game plan. Hey, we're my game plan. Hey, my game plan real quick. Run, pass. Hey, just bait them up and then just go over their heads. That's it. And then on defense, I expect that JG, boom. I expect that JG should have an aggressive defense, because Dak Prescott having time in the backfield is a no-brainer for the Philadelphia Eagles. He will pick us apart. If Jonathan Gannon decide to play zone, he will pick us apart. Dak Prescott is an experienced quarterback. Yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? He is the best quarterback in the NFC East, just period. I mean, it's not Heineken or Jones. It's Dak Prescott, just based on longevity, and he's proven it. He got like 2 playoffs wins. So look, I'm not biased. It's stats, facts. That's it. I don't come on shows of being a homer. I come on shows with facts. So Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the NFC East. So we cannot play off of him. If we play like that, like we did against the 49ers and the Falcons, we will get beat, because the Cowboys are a better offense than both of those teams that we just faced. So we need to pressure. I'm hoping that JG has some kind of exotic blitz in there. Even if we play man, somebody got to come up the middle free, hit Zach in the chest. You know what I mean? Period. So what is your game plan for Jonathan Gannon going to this game?
Like I said before, attack, attack, and more attack. You know what I'm saying? Can't be sitting there in this zone, soft shell defense, and think you're going to beat the Cowboys. Like I said, there's offenses to its place. You're going to have to take risks. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
going to have to take risks this game. You can't be playing it safe with every team. This is definitely not the team you want to play it safe with because they do got playmakers that can make some big plays. You got to go in there and hit them in the mouth. Hit them in the mouth often and early. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you hit any quarterback, you start putting a good licking on any quarterback, and I promise you, the stats are different. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be sitting here scoring all these touchdowns, running up all these yards and passing if Dak's running for his life all game. So, like you said, exotic blitzing. I want to see cornerback blitzes, safety blitzes, linebacker blitzes. You know what I'm saying? Anything you got to do because I believe with Nelson and Slay, we can keep these guys, holding on to their coverage for at least 3 seconds, and that's all you need to do for our defensive line to get to that quarterback.
All right, so hey, who would you want to see on Lamb and Cooper?
Well, like I said before, big play Slay shut down Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Every time he played him, you know what I'm saying, he's done a great job against him. So go ahead and stick him on him. Cooper, I think, will get shut out that game, especially with an injured rib. He won't be 100% playing us. I think he can definitely shut down Cooper. And then you got to let Steven Nelson earn that money. You know what I'm saying? He's a little bit quicker than Slay. So put him on Lamb. You know what I'm saying? And if Lamb start getting open too much, you might have to roll some coverage his way. But as of right now, Slay and Nelson are covering Cooper and Lamb.
Yeah, and Paul. You know what? If for some odd reason Paul is just catching my eyes, man. He said, "JC, I know you love them birds, but you don't realize that our defense got faster. But still, y'all ranked 27th. What the hell that guy do with anything? What got speed got to do with anything if you can't tackle or stop, the other team from the air? You ranked 27th, my guy. I know y'all got faster with Michael Parsons, and Jalen Smith is playing harder because he feared that Michael Parsons might take his spot. Y'all defense is a lot better from last year.
Yes.
Y'all still ranked 27th. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
if y'all got faster, then why can't y'all stop nobody through the air?
Mm-hmm.
The Philadelphia Eagles are good in one thing: speedsters. Speedsters. Like in 2 games right now, Smith done burned someone. Quest done burned a couple people. Rager done got his skill off. So I don't get what speed had to do with anything when you rank 27th. Once again, give me facts. It don't give me no eye test. Eye tests don't get you wins. Facts get you wins. And right now you 27th. Period. You 27th. Right, BIRDGANG? 27th.
Right. 27 is not cutting it no league. Like I tell them before, like y'all strength is your offense. Right now your offense is playing better than our offense, but our offense has the capabilities of playing really good. You know what I'm saying? They're young head coach calling his plays, and I guarantee he's gonna come with a good game plan this week against the Cowboys. And our defense is better than your defense. You know what I'm saying? We know how to stop the run. What team has really ran all over us? Not too many teams have done. We only played 2 games, but no one's really ran all over us. They've had decent games, whatever. Atlanta started off hot early, but then we ended that and shut that down. The 49ers tried to run a lot on us. We shut that down. You know what I'm saying? So our defense as a whole is better than your defense. So we got to see now you're playing a better defense than you played before. We are one of the better defenses in the league. We only average 11 points per game. And any team that usually averages 11 points a game, that's a win. You know what I'm saying? So 17 points last week, even 17 points in the game, that's a win. Our offense let us down last week, and we coming for you this week. So y'all just watch out for that, because we ain't the same, on defense like y'all think we are. You know what I'm saying? Our defense know how to get to the quarterback. We haven't got the turnovers, but we've gotten sacks, and we definitely got a lot of pressures.
Yeah. And I believe that the Dallas Cowboys are bottom of the league in sacks. Like literally bottom of the league in sacks. So they have not been getting to the quarterback either. So, But Andrew, a W, want to go back to last year. Look, we can't go off of last year. We need to throw that away. Last year, just throw that away because both teams was injured last year. Both organization was just in debacle last year. So I'm not going off of last year. And that's the reason why the Philadelphia Eagles are getting like so disrespected is because of last year. It's because of the injuries to the offensive line, to the defensive line, to the wide receiver core being gone completely. What Fulgham being our number one wide receiver, we picked up a Detroit Lion practice squad. I mean, and Richard Rodgers being our top tight end. He's not even on our team now. Matter of fact, we just picked him up today, back on our team. So don't go off last year, because if we're gonna go off last year, then the Dallas Cowboys should have been picked to finish last in the division. Period. Y'all should have been picked to finish last because we let the Washington football team won that game last year. So don't play yourself now. So do not go off of last year. All right. If we're going off last year, let's go off of last year's stats. And y'all should have been the worst team in the division, period. It is what it is. You can't believe anybody that wear a mask is not. Hey, Michael, it's rivalry week, man. I brought it out for rivalry week. If you look at my past live, I've never worn it before, but this week is serious. It's rivalry week, period.
We gotta get them.
Look, I'm going to bring out all the tricks, all the stuff. Hey, it is what it is. You know, this is, I'm not going to say, look, all right, so at BIRDGANG, would you say this is a must win for the Philadelphia Eagles or the season is over?
Yes and no. It's not the season over if we lose this game, but it is a must win. It's time to show the world. We're going to be on Monday Night Football. Nick Sirianni, this is your coaching debut in prime time. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, you're a player in your home state. You know what I'm saying? Time to shine on the biggest stage. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles do win on Monday night a lot, and it's definitely a primetime game. And I think it is a very much so a must win to get a grasp of this NFC East title.
I would say no and no. This is not a must-win game at all. If we do win it, it's cool because originally I had us losing this game. And I had us beating Dallas week 18 for the division. So, this is not a must-win game. Remember, this is a 17-game season. So I'm not panicking if we 1-2 or 1-3 or 1-4 because there's light at the end of the tunnel. Our schedule is going to get easier. Yes, we got screwed by the NFL. Yes, away, home, and then 2 Super Bowl champs the first 6 weeks, and Dallas and San Fran and the Falcons, and yes, it's a hard first 6 games. But if we 1-4, 2-4, I'm not panicking at all. I've been there. I've done that before. I've seen the Philadelphia Eagles, unlike the Dallas Cowboys. I've seen the Philadelphia Eagles the past 3 out of 4 years, including 1 Super Bowl out of those years, dug themselves out, made it to the playoffs, made it to the second round, made it to the third round. So I've seen it. So I'm not panicking at all, regardless if we win or lose. But I feel like that we are in perfect position as an underdog role. We are going into a hostile environment. There's no expectations at all. So just like week 1, we are underdog for 3 straight weeks. What team has been underdog for 3 straight weeks? The Cowboys could say, oh, we have, but no, y'all have not. Y'all had the better roster, period. It's just the fact that y'all are the Cowboys, and that's the reason why people pick y'all as underdogs. It's not me being delusional and anything like that. So, and then Andrew said that we beat y'all with trash defense. Y'all had y'all starters last year. What are y'all talking about on defense? Y'all offense with Dak, but y'all starters, and y'all still had D-Law was there. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the Wolf Hunter was there. Y'all had Ty Diggs. Diggs was there because he picked off Carson Wentz. So
Mm-hmm.
stop talking trash. Spit facts. That's why I hate the Cowboys, man. Because you got some delusional fans that just want to talk out their ass. Spit facts. Do not come on this show talking trash without facts. Y'all had y'all defense last year. So y'all had a bad quarterback and Ben DiNucci. That's it. That's the reason why y'all lost that game. Y'all had a bad quarterback, but y'all defense was there. God, man, was you even watching the game? Yo, this is just straight trash, man. Like, yo, I can't even have a decent conversation with Cowboy fans because they're delusional, and that's what y'all delusional. If you watched that game last year, y'all had y'all defense. Y'all just didn't have y'all Dak Prescott. CeeDee Lamb was there. Gallup was there. Cooper was there. Y'all tight end was hurt from week 1, but y'all had everybody else. So, all right.
And he said we can't do it without. Can we play 2 trash quarterbacks? What? You know, Matt Ryan's consistent. And if you give him time, he can pick anybody in the park. He's always getting 4,000 yards. Like, don't act like Matt Ryan just some bum in the freaking, league. Like, he has credentials, my guy. And
Last week, though.
Jimmy G's a winner. And the San Francisco 49ers, what? They're 2-0, last I checked, right? They have not lost a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're consistent playoff teams, unlike the Cowboys. So, if anything, you could say, the Niners is a better team than the Cowboys. They got a better record.
Absolutely.
They play more harder teams. They have been contending a lot more the last 4 years. Like, you guys can't even talk about the Niners. Oh, you guys lost to put pressure on Jimmy G. It's like they still win. You know what I'm saying? They obviously Shanahan, you don't need to have a superstar quarterback in Shanahan's offense there. And they barely won. We could have won that game as well. Just like you guys could have won Tampa Bay. We could have won the Niners. So
yeah, we both could have been just going into
2-0.
the game 2-0.
The
But
difference is, like you said, when we played a trash team, we destroyed them.
we
You know what I'm
short.
saying? When we played a team we're supposed to be, we destroyed them. When you guys played a team you're supposed to be, it was a lucky last,
A
end of the game
56-yard field goal.
6-yard field goal. So that's a huge difference there, my guy.
All right, so hey, do you think the Eagles should bring up Jordan Howard from the practice squad to the 53-man roster? Because last week we obviously could not run the damn ball in the red zone. So I mean, are you okay with going into this game with Gainwell and Sanders? Because we didn't even see Boston Scott, so it's only Gainwell and Sanders. So, or would you prefer that they bring up Howard?
I prefer them just to use the fullback too. They said they were going to do it this offseason. Just put a fullback out there if you need a lead block on someplace. You know what I'm saying? There's formations you can get them going. Like I like Gainwell Sanders getting the ball. We're going to be very multiple in our offensive sets, doing a lot of multiple things, getting the ball to a lot of different pieces all over the field. So I don't really think we need to bring Howard back. We've seen what Howard's done. You know what I'm saying? If the coach felt like he was doing that great on the practice squad, he'll be in there, and he's not. So there has to be a reason why Howard isn't on the 53-man roster. And if he's not ready to play yet, like I said, I'd rather see Boston Scott get a couple of carries more if those 2 running backs start to play poorly. But right now they're doing what they can. They're not doing a bad job. You know what I'm saying? It could be better, but you know what I'm saying? We were past last game we went past heavy again. So that's the reason why you didn't see a lot from either one of them.
Man, shoot, what was the question again? Because these comments are just
He get to you. Don't let these Cowboy fans get you.
This
You know what I'm saying?
man,
That's what they're here to do. They're
I'm trying to read
disturb
this
our
comment.
show.
I don't remember. All right, look, Jordan Howard. I feel like that the Philadelphia Eagles should bring up Jordan Howard because I feel like with these Cowboys, this Cowboy defense is so vulnerable through the air that if we establish a run with the fullback in front, even if you use Howard as a fullback, but still you have somebody in front, that is, blocking for Sanders. So it is what it is. So I really feel like, they should bring him in front. All right. So my last question is this, because final prediction for this upcoming matchup between the Eagles and Cowboys. Give me your score. Give me some stats if you can. Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts and stuff like that, and who wins the game.
Okay, man. I've been saying all week, you know, 31-10 Eagles because I feel motivated. I feel like the coach is going to bring a great game plan, and we're going to go into Jerry World and handle our business. If you have not realized that we've been winning them at home, they've been winning us at home lately. You know what I'm saying? So I think that trend continues on their side, and we're going to go get that W in Jerry's World. You know what I'm saying? Big win for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts will get his first 300-yard game. You know what I'm saying? Miles Sanders will rush for over 100 yards. Devontae Smith would put his name on the map in prime time. And you know what I'm saying? It's going to start out pretty close, but I think by the second half, we should pull away with it. So 31-10, but like it could be closer too. Like I said, like if I have to say a close score too, I can see us winning 28-17 type thing too as well.
Hey, Cade. Hey, remember every year when the Cowboys are predicted to go to the Super Bowl? Hey, that haven't happened in 30 years. But hey, we're not even going to go through your question right here. But hey, look, a real quick stat prediction and score prediction. I feel like that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go up early, like 10-0. And then the Cowboys, hey, they might make a little run back, just tie at 10-10. The Philadelphia Eagles is probably going to be 13-10. And then the Cowboys is going to go up 17-10. 13-10, and go up 20-10. And then the Philadelphia Eagles are going to score the last 13 points to win the game by 3. So I feel like it might be a close game, maybe 27-23, a type of close game. I don't believe that any team is going to blow any team out. I feel like, hey, this is the first divisional rival game. And, hey, we are going to bring our A games. Philly lost the previous one. Cowboys won the previous game. And we both coming in there mad and, and happy. So, hey, we'll see which overpower what. So, hey, BIRDGANG, look, I appreciate you, man. Hey, this is our weekly special. So next week we'll definitely revisit, this past game and upcoming game.
We'll be in so much better spirits because the Cowboys gonna take that L.
Yeah. So hey, look. At the end of the day, it's all fun and games. I don't hate anybody. I'm an Eagles fan. I respect everybody. I answer these comments and questions and stuff like that. So it's all a fun and games. So I respect everybody in the chat, and I respect y'all not, blocking anybody, cursing anybody out. So hey, anytime we on, hey, just come. If you're not subscribed to our channel, just click the link. It should be in the chat. Just scroll up and just hit the links and subscribe because you might want to see our reaction after win or lose. We will be on to do some reaction. And I do the play-by-play, on Monday night. I will be doing the play-by-play. So hey, come in, troll me if you want. But the only way, hey, you're gonna be able to do that is if you subscribe to my channel and and hit that notification bell, just like BIRDGANG 31. Hey,
and the network
channel. And the network channel, which we are on right now. So, as always, it's been a pleasure doing this midweek special, and I can't wait for next week. Until then, you already know what it is. Go Birds.
Fly, Eagles, fly.